Many councils across London in my 25 years, they all say the same. Oh, we're in favour of cycling, we're in favour of active transport, blah, blah, blah. They produce cycling strategies, they produce transport strategies, and then you ask them, how many metres did you put in last year? How many metres did you put in over the last 5 years? How many metres did you put in over the last 10 years? Islington Council, when they have to answer that question, in 20 years of saying that they're in favour of cycling, they haven't built a single protected cycling. Shame on you, Islington Council.
Shame!
Shame on you, Islington Council.
Shame!
And they say that we want to do it, but oh, we haven't got the money. They're cutbacks. Well, I think it's important to note, in response to the councillors who said today that they want to do, but they haven't got the money. Islington Council, in the last 7 years, have more than doubled their cash reserves. It's gone from a figure of something like 160 million to 270 million sitting in their coffers, not being spent. That's over £250 million while these people are dying day after day after day. What should we say? Shame on you, Islington.
Shame!
Islington.
So we demand the equivalent of what a few councils in London, like Waltham Forest and Enfield, have done. They have put in mini Hollands in their boroughs, and we want mini Hollands in Islington. And not just mini Hollands, but a comprehensive protected network that links the mini Hollands and this protected cycle lane that the Mayor is putting in, and we want that done within 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
At the rate Islington going, it'll be 2,500 before we have a decent cycle network in Islington for our kids, for our elderly, and for our disabled. And remember that what Islington's current situation and policies are doing, they are imprisoning our youth, our kids, they're imprisoning our elderly, and they're imprisoning our disabled. If the roads aren't fit for humans, those people are not on our streets. If you walk along Islington Street, they're empty of disabled people cycling, they're empty of pensioners cycling, and they're empty of kids. That is not acceptable. We are stealing their youth, and we're stealing a happy elderly old age from the people of Islington. So Islington says there's an open door for cycling. That's what the councillor in charge said yesterday in response to this trouble. Oh, we've got an open door. Look at it there behind me. Well, there's no point of an open door if a single cycle track hasn't gone through it in 20 years. Shame on you, Islington Council.
Shame on you!
But we also have demands of the Mayor of London. Yes, the Mayor has produced a 5-year plan to get the dangerous HGVs off our roads and make them safer. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. When we were formed 4 years ago, our first demand was an end to blind HGVs. The Mayor said we were ridiculous. Andrew Gilligan mocked us. He said we would close London down. What a joke. What we want, and they found 6 months later, they found a way to do half of what we wanted. They had found a way to call all the boroughs together and require HGVs to have safety mirrors. That was implemented. And around the death rate from HGVs has gone down by around 30%. That's a good step in the right direction. But we can't wait another 5 years for the Mayor's plan to be implemented. We can't have a cyclist die every month for the next 5 years. We can't have pedestrians killed every week for the next 5 years. We can't have their families crying and attending inquests and funerals for the next 5 years whilst we wait for that. So our call to the Mayor is do the same again. Pull the boroughs together immediately and require all HGV trucks entering London to have safe CCTV implemented on them. Now, Mr. Mayor, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And finally, whilst we have a disgraceful government, both Labour and Tory governments in the last 20 years have done damn all. They announced a couple of million quid every few months to say, oh, we're doing something about it, while thousands of millions are spent on roads and transport. Both Labour and the Tory government at the last general election a few months ago had a disgraceful manifesto with buttons for cycling and thousands of millions for roads. So we must call